All right there. I thought today we should talk about audio gratification and about how Ruark Audio can help you achieve it. You know Ruark Audio, right? They're a British company and they've been designing award-winning hi-fi equipment since 1986. This is their R3 compact music system and it's a bit of everything. So I'm going to open this box and you can find out how Ruark Audio have fitted a bit of everything into a box this size. So we'll get this out of its box and I'll turn it round because it's easier for me and you get to see the artist's impression here. Already, before it's even open, this looks like a premium product and exactly the sort of thing you'd expect from Ruark Audio. Even the logo is embossed in silver on the top of there, which is tidy. Now in the top, some polystyrene with a lot of accessories in there, which we'll have a look at in a moment. And then in here, see, even the bag that the R3 is in looks nice. So safe and sound in a designer bag with label is the R3 compact music system. So as I say, Ruark Audio has incorporated a bit of everything into the R3, but we're going to save that till later because that's the main event, right? In the meantime, in the top of the packaging are all the accessories that the R3 requires in order to deliver you your audio gratification. There is a telescoping aerial because the R3 has DAB radio and FM radio reception as well as internet radio. There is a full function remote control in a little bag, which again is a nice item, and some batteries. For once the batteries are included. Here is a R3 compact music system quick start guide. Quick start, it's to be hoped it's in more than one language, otherwise there's nothing quick about it. There is a spanner with which to attach your telescoping aerial and it is branded, I don't know if you can see that, Ruark Audio there. There's attention to detail. It's by far the nicest little spanner I've been given in a long time. Some mains power with adapters for UK or Europe. So there is everything that you need to make your R3 operational. But inside the bag is the main event, which is the R3 itself. Now, first things first, that is lovely, right? That is a premium item. The cabinet is lovely in its soft grey satin finish. Beautiful curves at the end. Very decorative and handsome. So already, even before it's made a sound, you're pleased to have an R3 in your life. So we'll have a look at the back of the R3 first of all, because it's just as interesting as the front, but you know, slightly different. But it does give you an indication of exactly what the R3 is capable of. So if we have a look at the back, we start to get an idea of how the R3 does incorporate a little bit of everything. There's an aerial binding post here for FM and DAB radio reception. There is an Ethernet socket for absolute network stability. There's dual band Wi-Fi on board here, of course, but you can hardwire to your network as well. A 3.5mm headphone output, so any headphones you like will be compatible here. A digital optical input, which is good for digital audio files up to 24-bit 192 kilohertz resolution, so high-res audio is firmly on the menu here. Stereo RCA inputs and outputs if you wanted to hook up a recorder at one end or maybe play in a turntable or something like that. That's what you'd use those for. There's a USB-C input here for music that's stored on a USB stick, and that's where the power goes in. So already you get some idea of just how flexible a device the R3 is, but it doesn't stop with these physical connections, of course. There's a lot of wireless possibilities here as well. As well as the dual band Wi-Fi, this is compatible with native apps for Amazon Music and for Deezer and for Spotify and for Tidal. It's DLNA compliant, so all of the audio on your network can be streamed to here. You can stream wirelessly using aptX Bluetooth. So if you can't get music on board an R3, that's much more about you than about the machine itself. But even then, that's not a little bit of everything. What a little bit of everything has to include is a CD drive. Now, I don't know about you, but I still have hundreds of CDs, and if wanting to listen to my hundreds of CDs is wrong, I don't want to be right. So there is a CD drive built into the R3 as well, which I think we can all agree means there's a bit of everything here. But of course, Ruark Audio's attention to detail and use of premium materials doesn't just limit itself to the outside. On the inside, the R3 is just as well specified and just as carefully put together as it is on the outside. It uses 30 watts of Class AB amplification as proper hi-fi amplification, and that drives two 75mm full range drivers for authentic stereo sound. So from the front, the R3 is just as good looking as it is from every other angle. The acoustically transparent cloth is beautiful, and there's an extremely bright and crisp OLED display. In terms of control, the R3 is just as flexible as it is in every other way. You can use the full function remote control, you can use Ruark Audio's lovely Roto dial, you can use the Undock app, which is free for iOS and Android. It's very comprehensive, it gives you lovely big album artwork, it does everything you need to do with real stability, it's very logical, and it works a treat. So, as I said, Ruark Audio has gone to considerable lengths with the R3 to guarantee your audio gratification. All you have to do now is decide what kind of decorative gratification you'd prefer, because as well as this soft grey satin finish, the R3 can be yours in a lovely real walnut veneer. You can buy an R3 from Ruark Audio or from any of their high quality, high class retail partners. Have a look at ruarkaudio.com to find out more.